one whale of a cold evening. Taking a look at the offensive line from the right side across, it'll be John Christensen, 6'2", 170. Right guard with 50, good, 5'11", 245, and a senior. The snapper will be Rick Nielsen, 6'4", 210 pounds of senior. The guard, it'll be Steve Hagelin, 6'2", 175 pounds senior. And at left end, it'll be Scott Selvig, 5'11", 165, and he's a senior. Taking a look at Hillcrest season, the Twin Valley 32-8, 40 Pinotville and Hitterdall 26 over Lake Park, defeated Underwood 26-6, 40-16 over Audubon, 38-8 over Gary, 48 over Rotsey, over Norman County West in pre-qualifying playoff round, 40-16, and then last week in the Squeaker, 46-40 over Tyvola Meadowlands. They are now presenting the colors. We'll go back to our studios for 1 minute. National anthem out on the field. We'll just kind of keep it quietly here. The crowd is starting to come in. It's not going to be a very large crowd. The weather conditions are that kind of a crowd. There are the presentation of our colors. We'll take a look now at Conrad Lubarski's Eagles coming out of Argyle. They, of course, are the defending nine-man champions. They come out and top the state league on the defense, and they play basically out of a four-man front. They'll go with Brian Riapel, 5'11", 53, a junior. At right back, Danny Dufault, 5'10". The left tackle will be David Duran, 5'11", 200-pound sophomore. At left end, it'll be Sean Husted, 5'11", 170, and he's a senior. At the outside linebackers, they play a three-man secondary. They will have Keith Gruhl, 5'9", 170, a junior on the outside. The other outside man will be Ray Safransky, 5'8", 160, a junior. The inside linebacker will be Kevin Gruhop, 5'9", 165, a junior. Your safeties will be Wayne Gilrat, 5'7", 153, a senior, and Jason Bergerson, 5'9", 137, a senior. Taking a look at their record, and they have lost one. They're 9-1. Hillcrest 10-0. They started against Stephen, winning that one 20-8. They defeated Scott County 45-0, 38-12 over Greenbush. Lost to Hallock 8-6. Defeated Marshall County 26-20 in overtime. Dumped Stephen the second time around 41-12. Then over Tri-County again 72-6. Over Greenbush again, 44-12, and then defeated Twin Valley in preliminary playoff 36-22, and Clarebrook 38-14 last week. Comparative scores, the only one we have here would be Twin Valley. Hillcrest defeated them 32-8, and Argyle defeated them 36-22. Looking at the two clubs, the offensive alignment for Hillcrest, their line will average 193 pounds. Their back's 163. For Argyle, 175 on the defensive line. So Hillcrest's offensive line will have a weight advantage. Offensively, Hillcrest has scored 36 points a game. Argyle 36 points a game. Defensively, Hillcrest would give up 10 a game. Argyle have given up 11 a game. For experience, Hillcrest with 8 seniors and 1 sophomore in their starting offense lineup. On the defense, Argyle will start with 4 juniors, 4 seniors, and 1 sophomore. The computer, what's to say? Under normal weather conditions, the computer favors Hillcrest to win this one by 4.5 points. I think, of course, that Dick Risproot would take it by half a point if he could get it. Last year, these two teams met on Argyle's rush to the state title, and Argyle won it in a windstorm, 32-14. Now they are going to introduce the Argyle crew across the way. While they're doing that, we're going to go back to our studios for 1 minute. All right, we're back again. Reminder, of course, the winner of this one will move on into the hump. Hubert Humphreys Hump in the Twin Cities for the championship game on the 20th. For the other team, of course, they'll put away their equipment for another year. Taking a look at these two teams, again, they are very well matched up, I believe, and I think we're going to see a real good, hard-slugging football game. Something might be interest to fans back home, of course. This is the 11th year, so let's see how things have gone for 10 years in the state playdown as far as nine-man football is concerned. Believe it or not, the Little Valley Conference, of which Hillcrest is a partner, and the teams coming out of the Little Eight, those are the two conferences in our area. They have won 5 championships, and they have had 5 teams in the championship finals other than the winner. So they have certainly been an outstanding football conference, both of those conferences, as far as it's concerned. For as far as champions are concerned, Rotsey out of the Little Valley won the first championship in 1972 as they defeated Cotton. Then Deer Creek won it in 76 and 77 when they defeated Hillcrest in the finals. Hoffman won it in 78 and 80, and of course last year Argyle. In the championship, and taking the second place, Brandon in 73, Fisher in 74, Audubon in 75, Hillcrest in 76, Hillcrest in 77. So you can see that there have been a lot of good football coming out of the two conferences of 9 men that play in our area. It's a very cool, crisp evening, and we're ready to go as Hillcrest will receive to start this ball game. Fans all fired up. A lot of Hillcrest fans on the near side came up here to freeze a bit. The winner of this one, as we said, will advance to the Hubert Humphrey Hump in the Twin Cities for the championship on the 20th. So this is a biggie for both of them. Hillcrest have been in the championship 2 times, looking for number 3 right here, and Dick Risbrud is starting to pace already. He's not wearing a heavy garb, but I bet you he's warming up on the inside. Everything churning. All right, ready for the kickoff as Gary Gruhot will kick it away, I believe. Back deep on the far side, we get a look at Bang on the near side with Groan, and we're ready. 9-man semi-football. 9-man semifinal football, state of Minnesota. Gruhot is ready. He takes a look at his outfit. He comes forward. There's a kick. This is a long kick. Bang will pick it up at about the 8. He's up to the 10. He's up to the 20, up the middle to the 25, to the 30, to the outside to the 35. He's going to be hit down as he gets to the 40-yard line. Right up the middle, Bang gets it. Making the defensive play was Safransky. Hillcrest with great field position will come offensively right here. Hillcrest fans last year had a long time getting the ball into the end zone. Let's see what they can do now. Coming up over the ball will be Nielsen. Let's see how they line up. They go out of an I formation with a flank on the far side, 3 down linemen on the defense. Martinson barks him out. Martinson hands off. Oh, right up the middle. No. And right up the middle, going to the 34-yard line, and we missed it. Good fake that time. Caught us napping, and Bang got it inside the 34-yard line. Tackle made by Gary Gruhot. And we're going to have trouble because the lines on this field just haven't made it. We'd like to have the pink lines we had last week up at Tybola Meadowlands. Okay, ready to go. There it goes to the 3 down linemen again. I formation. Groan the short man in the eye. There's the handoff to Groan. Groan fights his way up. He's going to get about 2, and that's it. A whole host of Eagles in on him. We got number 52, Kevin Gruhot, first one to get to him, and then a couple more guys got to him. It'll be a 3rd down and about 2 yards to go as the ball comes up close to the 30-yard line. About the 32, up over the ball. Big play right here, coming out on the right side. We get a look at Lundy, out of the eye again. Martinson barks him out. Let's see if he'll sneak forward. He did that last week. There's Bang. Bang puts the head down. He's going to be very close to the 1st down. Forward progress will determine it. Let's see where they put it down. Defensive play again made by Gary Gruhot. And it'll be 4th down, or they're going to bring the chains in, I do believe. Well, let's see if we can spot that. It looks from here like they might have it by just half the length of the football, but we'll have to wait and see. And how those head linesmen are going to be able to find the line out there to put it on, I don't know. Because the lines are just not here. They bring the chains out. They stretch it out, and we'll know in just a moment. Put it down. It looks like it's going to be short by about an inch. Short by about an inch. Well, let's see if Martinson will go. Lundy is coming in. Got to take the chance right here early. Rognus will come out. Oh, hang on to your hat. Here we go already. All right, up over the ball come the Comets. They have fourth down and a cat's whisker to go for the first down. They line up in a deuce in the backfield. Your deuce men in the backfield are Groan and Bang, and they stuff Lundy as a flank on the right side, or a wing, whichever way you want to call him. They're stretching the chains out, putting them down. They're having a little trouble getting the chains down. And on a night like this, we don't need a lot of time taken for troubles with the chains. And all of a sudden, looks like now they got it. Guy couldn't get the snap unhooked from the chain, and he had the big old yellow flag on. Well, here it is, big play in the ball game right here. Everybody's going to be coming. Look at them jammed up. Oh, drop back and crank one. All right, there's Martinson wedging forward. He's not going to get it. Martinson won't get it. Boy, what a chance to throw right there. All right. The ball goes over, and here come the Eagles with the ball. First and 10 Eagles, and they'll have the ball right smack on their 30-yard line. Martinson tried desperately to slide to the outside and get the first down, couldn't do it. They'll line up in an I formation, a deep man in the I formation. There's Frellerat. There's the pitch back to Frellerat. He turns inside. He's going to be hit down. St. Germain running in that spot. They rotate those two. He'll get about a yard, and that's it as he went off that right side. It looked like Christensen was over there on the defensive play. They like to pitch. They like to sweep. And that was a high pitch that came in on the backside, but St. Germain able to get to it. Boy, fourth down and a cat's whisker. Hillcrest couldn't get it. Up over the ball they come. St. Germain again, the deep man in that I formation. Flank goes right. 3 down linemen on the defense. Quarterback, Stefanski, hands off. Trying to get outside this time with the ball is Frellerat, and he's going to get down to about the 37-yard line. It'll be a third down now, and about a little better than 2 yards to go. Scott Groan making the defensive play. Up over the ball now comes Danny Dufault. Again out of that I formation, flank on the right side. St. Germain is the deep man this time. They snap the handoff right up the middle. The big fullback's going to get a lot of room, and Gruat will go for the first down up to the 35 in the territory of Hillcrest. Defensively, Christensen in on the tackle. And Bang also in there to help him out. Coming back in the ball game, we get a look at Gilrat. Wayne Gilrat, 5'7", 153-pound senior. Up over the ball out the I formation. Flank goes on the right side. They bark out the signals. Stefanski, we're going to have delay of the game, I believe. We did not get a preliminary signal, but they're going to step it off against the Eagles, and we'd have to imagine there'll be delay of the game. Yes, it'll go back now to the 40-yard line. Huh? It'll be a first down and 15 yards to go. The deep man this time is St. Germain. There's the handoff. St. Germain trying to run some room. He's going to get up over the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Christensen in there, and also Selvig in on the defensive play. It'll be second down and about 12 yards to go, and it's cold in the Heatherlands right now, I'll tell you. Freezing our dogs off. All right, up over the ball. Coming out on the left side, we get a look this time at the big wide receiver, David Duran. They line up in an I again. Back to throw. They look. They're being chased back there. Coming up to make the tackle. Oh, and we're going to have a face mask. What a time to get a face mask on Rogness. No doubt of it, he caught him right by the face mask, and instead of having a loss back to about the 35-yard line, they'll have it way up here with good field position again. Oh, they had him nailed way back there, and Rogness got a hold of the face mask. Well, they're having the discussion, and again, this is one of those situations where I don't know why they have to take much time. That will get them back to about the original line of scrimmage. And that's where it is. Oh, that was a big play. He had hit him for about a 8-yard loss. And it'll be second down and 10 yards to go. They had a good rush that time on Stefanski. This time they stick their big wide receiver, Dave Durand, out on the right side, run out of an I formation with St. Germain and Gruhalt, the two I men. Back to throw again. They look out on the side, screen up the middle, a lot of running room, and they're going to be hit down as they'll get close to the first down up at about the 25-yard line. Martinson and Selvig get on the defensive play, and the pass was the thing that gave Hillcrest fits last week, and I think it's going to be close enough for a measurement. Boy, talk about big plays already. The face mask by Rogness that gave him the chance to get this when they'd had him for the big loss, and the inability of Hillcrest to get the first down when they had fourth and a cat's whisker to go for it. They stretched it out as first down for Argyle at the Hillcrest 24-yard line. In the first period of play, with 6 minutes and 56 seconds to go, it's scoreless. Argyle up over the ball. Leading them out is Danny Dufault. Out of the I formation, Durand the flank on the left side. 3 down linemen on the defense. Here's the handoff right up the middle. A big fullback gets away from 1-2, spins inside to the 20-yard line. Stensrud got to him, and then Selvig finally had to put him down. But Stensrud's the guy that spun him around. Oh, I tell you, his shoe came off, and that's a cold bit of turf to put your pinkies on. Argyle on the drive, just when it looked like Hillcrest were going to get something going. The big fourth down stop with fourth down and a cat's whisker to go. They couldn't get it. Martinson tried to go inside, and he tried to slide to the outside, got no room. Big play here, second down. 4 yards to go for the first down, and Argyle are driving. Durand splits out on the right, or flanks out on the right side. They run out of a deuce again. St. Germain is the deep man. Gruhalt is the short man. Off to St. Germain. He's going to be stopped as he gets inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. Stang's coming off the stack. Stensrud coming off the stack. Well, here it is. Third down and about 3.5 to go. And the Comets have got to bow their necks right here. Durand goes out on the right side. Boy, he'd be a good target to throw to on the slant. Out the I formation. Stefanski hands off second man, trying to get outside. They are not going to get the first down. Good coverage on the outside. Let's give credit to Lundy and Selvig, even though Rogness was the one who made the tackle. But Lundy and Selvig strung that thing out, forced him to cut back in, and we got a fourth down and a yard to go, and we're in 4-down territory. And the ball is at about the 13-yard line. No, they're going to go for it right here. They're not going to kick or anything else. They want 6. Durand comes out on the left side. Stefanski, the quarterback, has him in an I formation. Stefanski barks him out. Stefanski looks. He pitches. They come back. And we're going to have... Oh, I don't believe he made it. A good defensive play on the far side by Martinson. And it's going to be awful close. Oh, he got it. He got it. Going to the outside. Ray Stefanski, the quarterback, pitching that time. Coming in now, number 33 would be Fullerot. And boy, I tell you, they're driving. Durant goes out on the right side again. They line up in an I formation. The deep man is Fullerot. Safransky barks him out. Safransky back to throw. He fires it out there, and it's knocked down. Good defensive play by Drone in the end zone. And it'll be second down and 10 yards to go. They could get a first down at about the 1-yard line. Well, you're making 4 or 5 yards. You got to second-guess yourself. The pass has not been the good thing for them. They had their quarterback sacked a while ago, and the face mask hurt them. All right, the deep man on the eye is St. Germain. Here's the second down. Let's see if he'll throw again. This time, Heat cuts to the outside, pitches outside. The ball is fumbled. They have to fall on it back at about the 12-yard line. Covering is Martinson. The pitch went to St. Germain, and he had to fall on it back at about the 12-yard line, where it'll be a third down, and here's a biggie right here again. They said the 22, it's on the 12 from where I'm looking, unless they fouled up the sideline markers. Hillcrest would like it at the 22. I formation. Safransky hands off the big fullback, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Christensen and Stensrud. And it'll be a fourth down. Surprising play, a little dive off the right side with a fullback with about 12 yards to go for the first down. With the score tied, 0-0. Semifinal, State of Minnesota, 9-man football. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 30.
State Oil Company, Fergus Falls.
Yeah, I think he would have broke it. Well, we're back again. Paul Levang is, I don't know what kind of a dance he's doing, but he was trying to signal that they were going to try and kick it. If he'd have gotten down a little lower, I thought it was that Russian dance. But he was up too high. Big one right here. It's fourth down at the 12 to 13-yard line. They're not going to set it down to kick. No, they are. And kicking the ball will be Gary Gruhat. Well, let's see if we have a fake. Nope, the kick is up. Looks good from here. It went underneath the post. It went underneath the post, and Hillcrest have held. Oh, boy, that just slid under there. All right. Hillcrest will take over at the 15. First and 10 for the Comets. They have held here in the first period with 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the period. Holy cats, it's cold. 9-man. State of Minnesota semifinals. Hillcrest come out. I formation. Martinson barks them out. Martinson long count. Martinson hands off Bank, puts the head down, gets to the 20, and he's hit. The ball is fumbled, and it'll go to Argyle. 33. Coming up with the ball was number 33. That would be the running back, Wayne Fullerot. And Hillcrest turning the ball over. Boy, they're having their troubles here in the first period. The face mask, now the turnover at the 20. And Argyle are knocking on the door again. That defense got to go to work again. All right, Durand splits out on or flanks out on the right side. Out of the I formation, St. Germain is the deep man. Looking. And they fumble the ball, but it's picked off by the quarterback, comes back the near way, and he's going to be hit down by Rodness back at the 28-yard line. Rodness came up. That ball was fumbled, and very quickly, Safransky picked it up, came back against the grain. Rodness had stayed at home. He went low on him that time and caught him at the 27-yard line. Look out for the sky right now. Second down and about 15 yards to go. Durand goes out on the right side. Boy, what a target he is to throw to. Out of the I formation. Fullerot, the deep man. Back to throw. Looking. Here comes the pressure. Screen up the middle. Pass caught on the side. That time by number 80. That would be Hunstead, and he's hit down at the original line of scrimmage. Groen was there. Rognus was there. Martinson was there. It'll be a third down now, and about, well, a little better than that. A third down and about 8. Boy, they're running that screen. Big play again. 1:24 remaining here in the first period. We're scoreless. I formation again. Safransky down underneath. Safransky drops back to throw. He's being pressured. Fires it out on the side. Incomplete. Off the fingertips on the far side of Hunstead, but he was down there at about the 5, and the pass just off his fingertips. Well, we're back to another 4th down. You're going to try and kick it again? Didn't have the luck last time. Here's a big play again, and Hillcrest has had to make big plays defensively twice in this ball game. Look out in the sky. Here we go again. Last time we thought that, and he ran a dive off of it. All right, ready to go. Safransky, back to throw. There's the draw. Going to the outside. Some running room. And hit out of bounds on the far side. Not enough for the first down, I don't believe. Martinson and Bang to pop him out, but it's very close to the first down. Levang went down to look at it. And they're going to bring the chains in once again. Player, one of the Hillcrest kids down. We'll have to wait and see who it is. Officials timeout. Scott Selvig is down. All right, to bring the chains in from across the way. They stretch it out, put it down, and it is short of the first down. Hillcrest have held again. Oh, are they getting themselves in trouble? Selvig is down. Let's see what they will do. He's coming off, walking very gingerly on that left ankle. Well, Hillcrest will have the ball this time right at about their 11-yard line. They played Santa Claus here a couple of times. Now this means that Erickson will go in to snap the ball. Nielsen will go out at that as that tight receiver. Oh, here's the guy right now. Well, you don't want to throw down this deep. All right, they run a flank on the right side. Down underneath, there's a handoff to Bang. Bang to the outside, puts the head down. He's going to get about 3 or 4. Defensively, we get a left time at number 44 would be Bergeron. About 3 yards. Second down and about 6 yards to go. Now, so far, even the one that Bang fumbled on, that slant is open on this side. He came through, had good running room for 3 or 4, then they recover. But if you can get 3 or 4 on them, that's not bad. All right, Martinson ready again, out of the I formation. Martinson rolls right. Martinson looks, fires it up the middle, and it's caught there by Nielsen, and Nielsen is hit down for the first down up at the 24-yard line. Good hands, big kid, 6'4", 210, makes somebody a good tight end. He had a little trouble hanging on to that one, but the good hands, he brought it down, and Hillcrest have the first down. All right, out the I formation. Lundy flanks on the left side. Look at that defense. They got 5 of them up there on the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Bang. Puts his head down. He'll go all the way to the 34-yard line. Hit down there by Bergeron. And there's the end of the first period. Nothing after 1. We'll be back in 30. Like we did down here. All right, we're back again. Oh, it's cold in the Northland. But after 1 period, semifinal, 9-man, Minnesota. It's 0-0. Hillcrest and Argyle, and up over the ball come the Comets. They have a first down, a second down, and about a foot to go. Martinson barking him out. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang puts the head down. He's got the first down. He'll go all the way to the 35 in the territory of Argyle. Defensively, coming up that time was Kevin Gruhot to make the stop. 1st and 10 for the Comets. They want to go to the hump. They want to go to Humphrey's Hump in the big city for the championship ball game. All right, ready to go. I formation, flank right. Martinson barking out the signals. Martinson long count this time. Martinson hands off, bangs. He slides to the outside. He'll get nothing. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Coming off the bottom of that stack that time, we see number 52, Kevin Gruhat. And it'll be a second down and 10 yards to go. Out of the eye again. Defense jammed up pretty tight again. All right, back to throw is Martinson. Martinson screens it out on the side to Groen. Groen down the sideline. Groen hurdles one. He'll be hit down as he gets up to the 26-yard line. St. Germain over there to knock him down. That's that screen play they like so well. And I hope they don't have to bring the chains in again. They're going to bring the chains in again. If they had the 5-yard stripes on the field, if they had any stripes on the field, it would help. Really, we hate to say this, but this is the poorest prepared football field that we've seen in a playoff game in a long time. They stretch the chains out on the far side. They put it down, and Hillcrest have just that 1 inch to go again. Boy, they got stopped the other time on it. Let's give it to Bang on the dive. We'll second guess Restroot on this one. Bang on the dive. Well, let's see if they jam it up again. If they jam it up. All right, here they are again, right up to the line of scrimmage. Everybody. Little dump pass. Little dump pass. Well, nothing. 10:59 to go in the first half. Timeout on the field. We'll be back in 30.
If a keep.
All right, we're back again. All right. Hillcrest now with a third down and less than a foot to go for the first down. They've got everybody up the line of scrimmage. Let's see if... now they're loosening up a little bit. But they're still up pretty tight. Martinson down underneath. Martinson barks him out. Martinson back to throw. He lays it out there. Touchdown, Nilsson. Oh, and Hillcrest are on the board. 24 yards for the touchdown, and Hillcrest are on top 6-0. Well, we said that's... I don't know. We guessed that one. All right, 24-yarder. And Hillcrest lead at 6-0. That came with 10:53 to go in the first half. And they'll go for 2. And they've cockeyed it out. They passed to Bangs. Bangs is... Well, he's in. Bangs is in. Hillcrest lead at 8-0. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again. Hillcrest leading at 6-0, and we're going to have a toughie right here, I'll tell you. But Hillcrest got the big 8-point, and that's the big start right here in the ball game. Great pass. Nilsson with a good hand. Took it, went into the end zone. A 24-yard aerial for the touchdown. They had their defense jammed up pretty tight. They were asking for that. All right, Groen will kick it away. Groen comes forward. High kick comes down. It'll be picked up by Durhat. Durhat up the middle. Durhat will get up to about the 30-yard line, and he's hit down there by a host of red and white clad Comets. Stensrud is there, coming off the bottom of the sack. Binford in on the defensive play. There you go, Binford! Binford staying in on defense now with Selvig out of there. Selvig is walking around. He'll be back in. 8-0. Hillcrest lead it. Big 24-yard aerial. And now Hillcrest got to dig in on the D. Argyle coming up over the ball. Leading them out is Danny Dufault. They line up in an I. They flank on the left side. St. Germain, the deep man in the eye. Down the line they go. Pitch to St. Germain. He's hit. He gets one, and that's it. Let's give credit where credit is due. The corner man coming up slowed him up, and then he got some help. The man who made the Rognus was the guy who got to him and slowed him up. And Martinson put the tackle, but it was Rognus who forced the pitch to go deep and got him to the outside, where Martinson came up and knocked him down. Up over the ball. Second down, 11 yards to go. Out of the eye again. Hillcrest, the deep man this time. Back to throw. They look. Fire a dying swan downfield. Incomplete on a good defensive play by Martinson. Knocked it right out of the hands of Hunstead down at the 25. Boy, that was a wounded mallard. It was fluttering through the air. Martinson just jumped up over the top of Hunstead and whacked it away. Third down, 11 yards to go. Look out in the O-zone once again right here. I formation, flank right side. Safransky, the quarterback, he goes back to throw. He looks right up the middle. Incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Binford. And it'll be a fourth down and about 11 yards to go. Unless something goes wrong, Hillcrest should get pretty good field position. Back in punt formation is Gary Gruhat. Ready, the snap. It's a low one. He scoops it up like a shortstop. Left foots it away. It'll bounce. It'll take a Argyle roll. It'll go inside the 15 and down to about the 12-yard line. First and 10, Hillcrest at that point. 38-yard kick from line of scrimmage. And Hillcrest now working from deep in their own territory, leading the ball game 8-0. Taking a lot of time. Now they come up over the ball. They got Nilsson out on that end spot again. Run a flank on that side. There's a handoff to Bang, puts his head down, breaks a couple of tackles, hits down as he gets all the way out to the 18-yard line. Defensively, Wayne Hillcrest making the defensive play. Good run by Bang. There's that slant again. Came off the left side. It'll be second down and about 3 yards to go. Out of the eye again. Martinson barking him out. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang is going to be very close to the first down. Over the 20, about the 21 or 22-yard line. Defensively, Kevin Gruhat. Gruhat got some help that time from Bergeron. And believe it or not, they're going to have to bring the chains in again. Selvig is up walking around, but he's limping on that left ankle. He wants to get back in the ball game. Now, Hillcrest have missed every one of these by just inches. This time they're going to miss it by about 4 or 5 inches. And it'll be third down. And inches to go. Up over the ball. Let's see how they go this time. Out of the I formation. Defense up tight again. Martinson barks him out. Martinson Bang. Bang has the first down as he'll go all the way out to the 28-yard line. Kevin Gruhat making the defensive play. First down and 10 yards to go, and they put it down on the 28-yard line. We're trying to get a little of our volume down here. It's kind of knocking us pretty near out of the joint. I hope that's a little bit better. Out of the eye again, flank on the left side. Hand off to Bang, puts the head down, tripped up as he gets one. Defensively, we get a look at Keith Gruhat and also Sean Hunstead. He gets to the 33-yard line. Territory of Argyle, defensively making the play with Gruat. That would be Keith Gruat. But not until the screen pass had worked and got them all the way down to the 34-yard line, territory of Argyle. Up over the ball comes Erickson. Nilsson playing that tight end spot. I formation, a tight flank on the right side. Martinson barks him out. Martinson bang. Bang puts the head down. Spins to the 30, to the 29. Good effort by Bang. Defensive play made by Gary Gruat. And also in on the play that time we got to look at Riopel. Give him 4 yards, and that was great second effort, keeping those legs churning that got him the yardage. Lundy comes to the flank on the left side. They go with 3 down linemen on the defense. Deuced in the backfield this time. Martinson barks him out. Martinson counters back to Bang. Bang goes to the right side. He'll go down to about the 24-yard line. Defensive play there made by Bergeron, and he's been in a lot of tackles for Argyle. 3rd down, and about 1.5 yards to go. Remember, this started at about the 11-yard line. Good drive by Hillcrest at this point. Drone the short man in the eye. Bang the deep man. Drone the flank on the left side. And we're going to have penetration against Argyle, and it'll be 1st and down as the ball will come inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line. First and 10 Hillcrest. Let's see just where they put it down. They put it right on the 20-yard line. Well, we thought it'd be a little farther down than that, but when you can't find any stripes, it's hard to say where it's going to be. I formation, flank right, 3 down linemen this time. There's the back to throw is Martinson, lays it on the side to Nilsson. Nilsson comes up with it. He can't run with it, of course. Christensen made the catch. Christensen made a dive for that one. We should recognize him because he's got the black sweatpants underneath his football uniform. All right, let's give him 3. 2nd down and 7. Hillcrest leading Argyle 8-0. We have 5 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Semifinals, 9-man football, state of Minnesota. Martinson barks him out, off the Bang, puts the head down. Oh, he'll go down close to the 10-yard line. Let's see just where they put it down. They say the ball was kicked loose, but he was already down. And Hillcrest will have the ball. And the ball is just short of the 10, so they'll have a 3rd down now and about 1 yard or 1.5 yards to go. Hillcrest up over the ball. Out of the I formation. Flank on the left side. Martinson hands off Bang. Flag on the play. We're going to see procedure, I'm sure. And the ball is fumbled. Well, let's see what the discussion. I believe the ball was fumbled and Argyle came up with it somewhere around the 6-yard line. They'll decline the penalty. Well, Hillcrest had a great drive going. Couldn't quite cash in with it as they fumbled the ball. And let's see just where they put it. It's down close to the 3-yard line. 3-yard line. No stripes here. Well, Hillcrest defense going to have to go to work again. They'd like nothing better to catch him right here. Safransky, the quarterback. Safransky looking for someone. He's hands off right up the middle. There's not much room as this time carrying with Fullerot, and he's going to get a couple of yards, and that's all. And let's see who'll come off the bottom of that stack. John Christensen making the defensive play. And they get about 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, 7, 3:40, the remaining in the first half. Hillcrest leading Argyle 8-0. Up over the ball comes Danny Dufault. They'll line up in a deuce in the backfield this time. Safransky barks him out. Stefanski hands off the big fullback. He's going to get out pretty close to the first down. He fumbled the ball. I believe Hillcrest have it. We'll wait and see. They're unstacking them. Hillcrest kids said they've got it, but we'll have to wait and see. Hillcrest got the ball.
10-yard line.
I think Bang came off the ball. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see, but they have it at about the 10-yard line. Well, turnabout fair play. Hillcrest coughed it up at the 3. Argyle coughed it up at the 10. We have 2:49 remaining here in the first half. Plenty of time if they can keep hands on the ball. I formation. Flank on the left side is Lundy. Martinson back to throw. Martinson screens it on the side to Bang. He gets a good block. He's down to the 10-5. Touchdown! Screen pass, a 10-yard pass to Bang, and Bang is in with the touchdown. And Hillcrest now lead it 14-0. That came with 2:31 to go in the first half. And I don't know if we'll be able to read this when it comes to figuring things out at halftime, but Hillcrest lead it 14-0. They'll go for 2 again. They always do. A single setback as they overload on the far side. Martinson back to throw. Martinson looks, fires it up, incomplete. Pass is intended for Nielsen, but knocking it down was Gillerat. And with the score, 14-0 Hillcrest. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Coming out with the ball this time is St. Germain. He's still running it. Finally hit down as he gets out to the 18-yard line as making the defensive play. That time on was Selvig, and Selvig came up limping, but he doesn't want to come out of there. .221 remaining in the Hoagland coming out. He's limping. Hillcrest lead 14-0. They want to go to Humphreys Hump in the Twin Cities for the championship ball game on the 20th.
The flag.
And there's a flag on the play, and it's going to go against Argyle. It'll go half the distance. Must have been a clip. The only thing we could see from here. There it is. There's a clip sign. They are not giving the preliminary signs. They give good signs when the penalty has been made, and it'll be a first down now back at about the 10-yard line. Oh, they've really split it out now. They got one single setback. They run a double slot, pitch it out to Duran. Duran, the big kid, down the sideline. He's going to run it out to about the 18-yard line. Nielsen over on a defensive play. They're running that double wing. They go right back to it again. Double slot. One on each side. Both ends split out and in the slot. Back to throw. Right up the middle. Knocked down beautifully by Rogness on the far side. Good zone coverage on that play. And it'll be third down. Still a yard to go as the clock rolls down to 1:43 remaining here in the first half. Hillcrest 14, Argyle nothing. The winner will be playing in Hubert Humphreys Dome in the Twin Cities on the 20th. Slot on each side again, a double wing slot like. One single setback. Stefanski back to throw. They put pressure on him, fires up the middle, caught down the far side goes Hunstead, and he's going to be hit down at the 35-yard line by Bang. Boy, they've really spread that defense out. They go right back to it again. They want to have the fullback, Druhalt, the lone setback as they run double wing again, or double slot rather. There's a pitch back to the big fullback. Druhalt to the outside. Druhalt going to be hit out of bounds by Tippy Stensrud up at the 38-yard line. 1:23 remaining. $14-0. Hillcrest lead it. Second down and about 6 yards to go. Cold up here in the north. Now this time they run a double slot on the right side, split both ends out. Single setback. Safransky back to throw. He's being pressured. He is hit, then steps out of bounds. Oh, they missed the first place he went out of bounds. But anyway, went out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Gotta watch the lines, ref.
Well, he went out of bounds about 2 yards back of that.
No, it looks like it's out of bounds.
And it'll be third down and a little better than 10. Now they go back to double wing tee, or double slot tee, and here comes Bang on the rush. Intercepted by Stensrud, and Hillcrest have it at the 27. Safety blitz. Stensrud came up with it. Hillcrest with 1:12 to go in the first half have the ball back at the 28 in the territory of Argyle. Safety blitz. Holy cats, was he coming. All right, timeout called by Argyle. Hillcrest lead it 14-0 here in the first half with 1:08 to go. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again. Hillcrest have the ball, and they stay closer to the 25. We're at first and 10, 1:08 to go. I think Hillcrest have 2 timeouts left. That would be unofficial. Two timeouts left, Paul?
I think so.
Okay. Well, that's unofficial. Unofficial. All right. They come out. They run out of a double wing themselves this time. Drone on the near side. All right. There's a little draw to Bang. Bang right up the middle. He's inside the 20 to the 18. Tackle made there by number 30, Riopel. Hillcrest asked for a timeout. And with the score, 14-0 Hillcrest, 1:02 to go in the first half. Timeout. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again. 62 seconds. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining in the first half. Hillcrest would like to get something on the board again here. They lead it 14-0. Argyle had 2 golden opportunities to get on the board early. The Hillcrest defense went to work and shut them out, and now Hillcrest, with 2 tallies on the board, would like to get one more. Remember, Oats LeGrand show tomorrow at 9:45. We'll be talking about this one. A lot of time left. Don't buy your tickets yet. Lundy on the far side, Crone on the near side. They run out of a double wing again. Martinson, hands off. Bang, goes right up the middle. He'll get a couple of yards. He'll get the first down. Clock down to 54 seconds. Get out of that huddle and get up there because that clock will start to run. There it goes. Up on about the 13-yard line. 44 seconds remaining. Martinson back to throw. Martinson looks. Martinson fires it up on the near side. Oh, and he drops it. Nilsson dropped the ball at the 6-yard line. He started to run before he brought that one back in.
He heard the footsteps.
Boy, he started to run before he caught that one. He'd have been down inside the 3-yard line had he caught it and been tackled. All right, ready to go again. Selvig will come out. And Hillcrest asked for their final timeout, and we'll be back in 30. All right, ready to go. Hillcrest is taking their last timeout. And you got to believe now that they're going to have to start throwing the ball, hoping they can get it in the end zone in the 31 seconds. They're out on the 13. Oh, they had the opportunity. Nilsson, who we commented about last week with the great hands, dropped that one, and he could have just as well been in for that 20th point. But ifs, ands, or buts are all part of the ball game. Second down and 10. This is an awful long timeout. All right, here we come. Hillcrest fans all bundled up, waiting, hoping they can get another one right here. Up over the ball, out of the I formation. Martinson, the quarterback, barking him out. Martinson rolls right. Martinson looks. Martinson still looking. Martinson fires it out. Intercepted. Intercepted on the far side. And Argyle have stopped the Hillcrest drive. 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ball down on the 8-yard line where Argyle will come offensively with it. Alert the studio, we're not going to take an awful lot of time at halftime because we're going to get down in the car and see if we can't get warmed up a little bit. All right, they run out of that I formation this time. Ready? Stefanski, hands off, the draw. Christensen, great tackle, loss of 2. He hand-fought the blocker, put St. Germain back down at the 6-yard line. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. They will probably not even come out of the huddle. 13 seconds. 10. They're going to let it run out. And your halftime score will be Hillcrest 14, Argyle nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the story of the first half. All right, we're back very quickly now. Let's give it to you. It's colder than you know what up here, and we want to get in the car and get warmed up a little bit. After a scoreless first period, Nilsson took a 24-yard aerial from Martinson at 10:05 of the second period, made it 6-0. Then Bang slid in with 2 extra points. It was 8-0. Then screen pass from Martinson to Bang at 2:31 from 10 yards out, made it 14-0. The extra point effort no good. And at halftime, Hillcrest leading 14-0. Argyle had a couple of shots in the first part of the ball game, could not take advantage as the Hillcrest defense rose up and stopped them. Hillcrest have had 2 golden opportunities besides the ones they got, but unable to get them in. So halftime, Hillcrest leading Argyle 14-0. 9-man semifinal playoffs in the state of Minnesota. The winner of this will go to the Humphrey Hump in the Twin Cities on the 20th for the championship ball game. We'll be back in 8 minutes, studio, so if you can't raise us, it's because we're in the car getting warm.
Well, I'm good.
Oh, and it's much better than it was last year up here when that wind blew like about 90 miles an hour. Huh? Yeah, I had you on the air. I have all those personalities on the air. Okay, second half of football. Hillcrest topside at 14-0 as we get ready to move into the second half. As we said, the winner of this one will go to Humphrey's Hump in the Twin Cities for the big ball game state championship. If you wonder about it, Hillcrest topside at 14-0, had 2 more opportunities to score, couldn't get it in here. Argyle had 2 golden opportunities early in the ball game. The defense stopped them, and since then, Hillcrest have had the better of it. But we still have 24 minutes of high school 9-man football still remaining. Anything can happen. So don't pack your bags. Don't get ready to go yet, you Hillcrest fans. There's a lot of football time left. The field is rock hard, and of course in Minnesota this time of the year you can expect that to happen. All right, ready to go as Hillcrest will boot the ball away. Groan will kick it. And we'll try to bring you the ball game as best we can under these conditions. We see Vaughn Cavley, honored alumnus of Hillcrest Academy here, enjoying this 14-point lead at halftime. All right, ready to go. Groan will kick it away. Deep on the far side, we get a look at St. Germain, and on the near side, we see the big fullback Drew Hott. There's a kick. A long kick. Germain will pick it up at the 8. He's up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, down the sidelines, and hit out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Out of bounds at the 29. Nilsson over there popping him out of bounds, and from that point, Argyle will come offensively. Reminder, of course, the Oats LeGrand show tomorrow at 9:45. We'll be talking about this one. We hope to talk to Carolyn Smith, who is Fergus Falls Otter Gals, had an excellent Section 8 Northern Division volleyball tournament. Ready to go here with football now. as Safransky will bark him out. Safransky rolls right, wants to pitch, finally does, going to the outside. Filler out, and he goes out of bounds and nearly runs into the booth where the heaters are for the football players down below. He goes out of bounds as he gets up to the 34-yard line. He'll pick up 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. It looked like it might have been a busted play. Second down. Up over the ball, out the I formation. Flank goes left. Back to throw Safransky. He's going to try and throw a screen on the near side. Now he goes to the far side, fires it downfield. Incomplete, just off the fingertips of Hunstead, Sean Hunstead, down at about the 37-yard line in the territory of Hillcrest. 3rd down and still about 4 yards to go. Up over the ball come the Eagles of Argyle. They come with a flank on the left side, run out of the I, 3 down linemen on the defense. Safransky pitches back. Juilliard trying to get outside. He'll get the 1st down, and he'll go down out of bounds at about the 39-yard line, territory of the Hillcrest Academy Comets, as Argyle have a drive going. First and 10 Argyle, and that's just inside the territory of Hillcrest at about their 39. Up over the ball quickly comes Danny Dufault. They line up in an I, and around on the left side, they put Durand, the big end. And there's a counter going back the other way. They did not stay at home, and making the yardage that time was Hunstead, the end coming around on that counter. And he will get about 8 yards on the play. It'll be a 2nd down. Thank you. 2nd down and about 3 yards to go. You got to stay home on that counter. All right, up over the ball comes Argyle. They'll put Durand out on the left side and run out of the I. 3 down linemen on the defense. Fransky barking him out. Long count this time. Hands up, trying to get outside Juilliard, and he's going to be hit by Selvig. Gets away from him and is finally hit down at about the line of scrimmage. Bang comes up to put the final shot on him. They say forward progress, however, will be up to the 30-yard line. That'll be enough for the 1st down. And Argyle very definitely on the move right here. First and 10 Argyle. A lot of time back in the huddle this time. Now they break out of it, coming up over the ball very quickly. I formation, flank on the left side. Safransky barking him out again. Safransky drops back to throw. He looks right up the middle. Intercepted by Nielsen. Nielsen will bring it out now to the 39-yard line in the territory of Argyle. Excuse me, the 36-yard line, territory of Hillcrest. No lines. It's a little tough, Phelps, to pick them all out. At the 36 in Hillcrest territory, he threw that one right into the waiting hands of Mr. Nielsen. He just glommed onto it. Nielsen had a touchdown the other end. He got a little anxious, started to run before he caught the football just before the end of half. Hillcrest out in an I. Flank on the left side. Martinson barking out the signals. Hands off, Bang. Bang puts the head down. No running room. Hunstead nails him at the line of scrimmage. Also over there to help him out was Kevin Gruhat. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 as Lundy comes out of the ballgame and Rogness replaces him. Look for Mr. Martinson to look up in the O-zone right here. Out of the I formation. Deep man is Bang. Martinson drops back to throw. He lost one up, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass was in the hands of Fillerod. He couldn't hang on to it back at the 20. It was intended for Nielsen. Nielsen slipped to the turf. And it'll be a 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Up over the ball they come. Lundy comes out on the left side. Out of the eye again. Let's see if Martinson will throw again. Long count, drops straight back. Flag on the play, screen on the side to Bang. Bang gets away from a couple, and it's going to be hit down. Fumbles the ball, and I believe Argyle come up with it. Argyle will have the ball at the midfield stripe. Coming off the ball, that time number 84 would be Keith Grunhot, and Argyle with great field position again. Well, they're discussing this penalty with Argyle, and I can see that that would be just a waste of time. They're certainly going to take the ball. They do. There it is. 1st and 10 Argyle. Just on their side of the 40-yard line. Well, here they come as the two teams exchange turnovers right here. I formation. Durand flanks on the left side. Safransky barks out the signals. Safransky drops back to throw. He looks. He's got time. He fires it downfield. Incomplete. Pass was intended downfield for St. Germain, but he could not get to it as they had pretty good pressure on Safransky that time. Martinson over on the coverage with the pass well overthrown. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 8 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Big ball game. Winner goes to the championship on the 20th. Durand comes out on the right side. Out of the eye. Safransky barks him out. Hands off right up the middle of big fullback. He's going to get about 9 yards as he goes off the left side. That'd be Gary Gruhot. Nilsson making the defensive play. Let's see what it'll be. It'll be a 3rd down and about 1.5 yards to go for the 1st down. Here they come, up over the ball. 8 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. Hillcrest lead it. They go to a I formation, power right. There's a handoff to the fullback. He's going to get the 1st down. Tripped up by Selvig. Going to be very close. I think, well, they're going to look again. 1st down. And that would be at the 30-yard line. Argyle on the move. Staying a lot of time back in the huddle. We have 7:45 remaining in the 3rd period. Here they come up over the ball. Leading them out is Danny Dufault. They line up in an I. The deep man in the I formation this time is Fillerat. There's a snap, handoff. Oh, back to throw. Right up the middle. His man is wide open. It'll be a touchdown. Touchdown on a 30-yard aerial to Hunstead. And I'll tell you, Argyle right back in the ball game. There's that pass defense. Safransky to Hunstead. And they're going to go for 2, 7:24 remaining in the period. 30-yarder. Back to throw, out on the side, Hunstead. 2 extra points, 14-8. Argyle trailing by 6. We'll be back in 30.
Hey, what's on TV?
Well, if you sit here and stare at it for a while, you might be able...
All right, we're back again. A lot of time left in this one as Argyle have really come out smoking here in the 3rd period. 7:24 remaining. Gary Gruhot will kick it away. Ready, there's a kick. This is a squibber. Takes a bad bounce, picked up by Bang. Bang comes right up the middle. He'll bring it out to about the 27-yard line. Defensively, they're putting the popper on him was Keith Gruhot. Well, they say he got farther advanced. He got just about to the 30. The lines are just about impossible to pick up. Now they got it back. It's at the 28 where we were talking about. All right, 1st and 10 Hillcrest. They got to get some kind of a drive going. They fumbled the last time they had it. I formation. Martinson barks him out. Martinson, long count. Off to Bang. Bang to the outside. Bang breaks the tackle. He's going to get out to the 35-yard line. A good run by Bang. He had 77 of their 78 yards in the first period, picked up 9 here. Second down, about 1.5 yards to go. Up over the ball come the Comets. Their lead has shrunk to 6 at 14-8. Out of a deuce in the backfield this time. Martinson barks out the signals. Martinson counters back. Groen will get the first down as he'll get up to the midfield stripe. He's hit down there on the play, that time by Phillorat. 1st and 10 Hillcrest at the 40-yard line. At the midfield stripe, 9-man football, 80-yard field. Up over this time, Lundy comes to the flank on the left side to run out of the eye. 3 down linemen. Defense jammed up in again. There's the handoff to Bang. Puts the head down. He'll go to the 36-yard line. Wrapping him up there that time would be Gary Gruhat, 5'7", 165-pound junior. We got a flag on the play. This is going to go against Hillcrest again. And they're going to take the penalty. And this will be a 5-yarder, 5-yarder, and it'll be a first down and 15. Hillcrest in this ballgame have been their own worst enemies with a couple of fumbles, a drop pass, and penalties. They deuce it in the backfield. Flank left. Martinson barking him out. Martinson on the draw to Bang. He'll get hit at the line of scrimmage. Making the defensive play that time was Keith Gruhat. That'll be second down and still 15. Boy, Argyle have really come alive, I'll tell you. And the Comets, having their troubles here in the third period, have not been in the territory of Argyle so far in the period. Ready to go. Deuced in the backfield. Flank comes left. Martinson back to throw. Here comes a rush. Martinson in heavy traffic. Fires it out on the side. Intercepted. Down the sideline. And out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Stepping in front of the intended receiver was Riopel. He just picked it off, and Argyle with great field position now at the 35-yard line in the territory of Hillcrest. And boy, I'll tell you, it's a different Argyle club on the field right now. First and 10 Argyle. Hillcrest have got to stop the bomb. Out of an eye in the backfield. Flank goes left. Stefanski flips it back. St. Germain trying to get outside. He's going to be hit down on the far side. Picked up by 3 yards on the play. Looks like Lundy over there on the defensive play. But it'll be second down and 7 yards to go. Boy, I'll tell you, Argyle have taken the fire away from the Comets here in the third period. Up over the ball they come. They'll line up in an I formation. Durand flanks on the left side. Stefanski, the quarterback, barking out the signals. He hands off. No running room for the big fullback. At this time, Hippie Stensrud hit him at the line of scrimmage. And he wrestled Gary Gruhat to the ground at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 7 yards to go. Look out for the aerial right here. 3 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the third period. I formation. Durand is the flank on the right side. Stefanski barks out the signals. Back to throw. He looks. He's getting pressure. Now decides to run. Turns the corner. Going to be hit out of bounds somewhere around the 35-yard line. Good pursuit on the far side. Nilsson over there. Stensrud shagged him out of the pocket, and Nilsson put him down back at the 35-yard line. Will be a fourth down and 10 yards to go. Well, you're going to punt, put him back in the hole? We'll know in a moment. All you quarterbacks downtown, it's your time to make a decision. 14-8, Hillcrest leader by 6. We have a lot of time left with 3:32 remaining in the third period. Up over the ball, back in punt formation is Gary Gruhall. Watch the short man. All right, ready. The snap. It's to the short man. He comes to the near side, and he is going to be driven out of bounds. He'll not get the first down. Hillcrest will take over. Well, we picked that one out of the grass because you could see the way that short man was lined up. He was lined up pointing this direction to get the ball. He got it. They tried to run the sweep. Groan came up, had a lot of help from Lundy, and bang, and they knocked him out of bounds. Hillcrest will take over at their 32-yard line. Oh. All right, Hillcrest up over the ball. I formation. Groan is the flank on the right side. Martinson barking him out. Martinson hands out to Bang. Bang will get a yard or two, and that's it. Boy, Argyle are fired up. Trying to get off that right side. The guy who really got to him again was Hunstead. And then he got some help. We'll give him about a yard and a half. Second down and about 8.5. Out of the I formation again. 3 down linemen on the defense, jammed up tight. Martinson, hands off, Bang. Bang goes to far side. He'll get about 5. 4 probably, as he'll get out over the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Over there putting the pump on him that time was Danny Dufault. And it'll be third down and about 6 yards to go. Big play again right here. Boy, this is all of a sudden has developed into a defensive struggle. Martinson, let's see if he'll throw on this one. Martinson drops back to throw. Martinson screens it out to Bang. Bang's got running room. Bang down the sideline, and Bang is hit out of bounds at the 21. Stensrud kicking himself for not getting that block that would have sprung him all the way. I'll tell you, the guy who saved the touchdown was Bergeron, who hand-fought Stensrud. He hand-fought Stensrud, got away from Stensrud, and got the tackle on Bang. But he got down to the 21 in the territory. Argyle was first and 10 Hillcrest. I formation. Lundy is the short man in the I. There's a handoff to Bang. Bang cuts inside. He's going to be hit down as he gets inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Oh, it's tough running in there.
Tackle the ball. They're trying to tackle the ball.
It'll be a second down and about 8. He got about 2 yards on the play. Big drive right here with 1:32 remaining in the third period. Hillcrest leading 14-8. I formation. Martinson barking him out. Here come the linebackers. Martinson rolls right. Martinson. Rognus will come in. And here comes the play from the bench. Let's see what's going to happen here. We're into the final minute of the third period. Lundy will come out. How they break out, come up over the ball. Rognus will go out on the right side. They'll line up in a deuce in the backfield. Martinson barks out the signals. Martinson long count this time. Rolls back. Martinson looks. He's going to be sagged. Screens it out on the side, incomplete, intended for Christensen, underthrown. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down and about 13 yards to go. Hillcrest asked for a timeout. 34 seconds remaining in the third period. 14-8. Hillcrest lead it. We'll be back in 30. I was sitting in the Viking Cafe right now having a nice, delicious cup of coffee. Woo! It's cool up here. All right, ready to go. Fourth down. About 13 yards to go for the first down. You're down on your own, or on the opposition's 24-yard line. A punt here, of course, really doesn't make that much difference. If you kick in the end zone, it comes out to 15. If you do get it down inside the 10, you haven't gained that much. So I think Dick Risbroot is going to try and air something out right here. They run out of an I formation. Lundy is the flank on this side. Groen is the short man, and Bang is the deep man. Watch those linebackers coming again. Here they come. There's a screen pass to Bang, and Bang is going to be popped for a loss. Good defensive play that time made by Railpel, and he knocks him down at the 28. Argyle will take over there. That screen pass is a dead duck now. They've really set that up well defensively. Argyle with good field position out at their 28 with 18 seconds remaining here in the third period of play. Hillcrest hanging on to a 14-8 lead. I formation. Durand flanks on the right side. Safransky parks him out. He goes back to throw. He turns to the far side. He's going to be hit down on the far side at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the third quarter. Nilsson making the defensive play on Safransky, and Safransky is down. And there's the end of the third period. Hillcrest leading at 14-8. We'll be back in 30. All right, we're back again, fourth and final period. 12 minutes of football left in the season for one of these teams. The other team will be in the state championship game down at the Metrodome on the 20th. All right, second down, 10 yards to go. A new quarterback has to come in for the one play, and that would be Hunstead. They run out of an I formation. Hunstead barks him out. Hunstead keeps, turns the corner. He's going to be diving forward to about the 30-yard line. So it'll be a third down now and about 7 yards to go. Safransky comes right back in again. And he'll air it out right here, I imagine. Up over the ball come Argyle. The deep man in the I formation will be Schillerat. Safransky drops back to throw. He looks, fires it up the middle. Incomplete as he threw it in a little bit behind Hunstead. Hunstead would not have had enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down now and about still those 7 yards to go.
Go for it, Oats.
A lot of time left, 11:20. Back in punt formation, and remember the last time they were in this punt formation, now the halfback is not lined up cockeyed. We would assume a punt. The snap, it's low. He left puts a good one away. Bang will catch it, and is hit right down at the 31. Oh, that was a dangerous grab. No fair catch or anything. He stood right there, and hitting him just, he caught the ball with Schillerat.
21 yards.
On the 21, where it'll be first and 10 Hillcrest, and they got to grind something out. 14-8, they lead it. 11 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the ball game. All right, up over the ball comes Hillcrest. Lundy flanks on the right side, out of the eye. Bang is the short man. 3 down linemen. Oh, they jammed that defense again. Martinson barks him out. Martinson off to Bang. Bang will get a couple of yards, that's all. Very tough on the far side. Coming up to make the defensive play that time for Argyle, we get a look at Dave Durand. Second down, about 8.5, 9 to go. 14-8, Hillcrest lead it. Lundy coming out. Rogness will come as a flank on the right side. I formation. Martinson barking him out. Here come the linebackers again. Martinson rolls right. Martinson's got some running room. Martinson will be hit out of bounds as he gets to about the 29-yard line. Good defensive play on the corner that time by number 44, Bergeron. Boy, that time Martinson hid the ball well. And it'll be third down and about 2.5, 3 to go for the first down. Hillcrest has not had to punt the football in this ball game. They don't want to do it here. I formation. Flank comes right. Martinson on to keep our hands off, and they're going to get out close, but I don't believe enough. We'll wait and see what the forward progress does. I think they got about an inch to go. There's a flag on the play. Let's see what this one's about. A legal procedure against Hillcrest again. Well, it'll be 4th down and a catch whisker to go, or it'll be 3rd down and about 8 yards to go. They step them off, and that's it. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Third down and 8 yards to go, and here's a big play. Do you air it out back here in your territory? Well, we'll know in a moment. Run out of a deuce in the backfield. Martinson barks him out. Martinson long count. He's going to air it out. Martinson looks. Martinson down the far side, lays it up. Nielsen off his fingertips. And Hillcrest will be forced to kick the ball away. 4th down and 8 yards to go, and here will be the first punt for Hillcrest. Nielsen will be doing the kicking. Nielsen's the type of kicker, if he gets a good one, it's going to go a ton. If he gets the other one, look out. Ready. The snap, it's a high one. He gets the kick away. It's a high kick, not too long, and it will roll dead at the 35-yard line in the territory of Argyle. Only about a 23-yard kick from line of scrimmage. All right, the Hillcrest defense has to go to work now with 9:25 remaining in the ball game. I formation, flank right. Here come Argyle. There's a snap, back to throw. Screen out on the side to St. Germain. St. Germain will slip down at the 36-yard line in the territory of Hillcrest. It'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Argyle on the move with 8:47 remaining. At defense, have got to go to work. Durand flanks out on the left side. Down underneath, Safransky. Hands off, trying to get outside Gillard, and he's going to be hit down to the line of scrimmage. Selvig making the defensive play on him, 80. And it'll be 3rd down and still the 4 yards to go. Big play again right here. All right, Durand comes out on the left side. I formation. Safransky back to throw. He looks. He screens it out on the far side. Down the sideline. Getting the 1st down. The big fullback goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Flag on the play. Let's see what that's about. And it's going to be a clip. A clip against Argyle. That'll hurt him. That occurred. There's all kinds. There's 3 flags down. This occurred up on about the 33-yard line. Not much doubt what's going to happen with this one. Crackback. And it must have been the right call because everybody, all the flags are down there. This penalty occurred at about the 33-yard line. It'll come back inside the territory of Argyle. It'll be 3rd down and about 10 yards to go. Well, here's the big play situation again. Hang on to your hat. Boy, they've thrown all kinds of screens and everything else at you. Hillcrest got to stop them right here. I formation. Flank comes on the left side. Safransky, the quarterback, barking him out. He drops back to throw. He looks. He still fires it up the middle. Incomplete. He threw it in behind everybody. And it'll be a 4th down and 10. Their offensive line do an excellent job that time because they did not get much pressure on the quarterback. Bang will go back to receive the punt. Last time, Bang did not fair catch, and the guy was right on top of him. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. Well, here's a big one. If they can hold him here, it'd be a big play in the ballgame. Back to throw. Safransky in traffic, fires it out on the side, complete, and they get the 1st down up at the 29-yard line. Tackle made by Martinson. They're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. First and 10, a big play. 7 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest scored 14 points in the first half, have not been able to get anything on the board here in the second half. Actually, Argyle have had the better of it, much the better of it here in the second half. I formation. Safransky, he's back to throw again. He looks, he fires it on the side. Complete down at the 19-yard line. Hunstead fell down, came up with a pass. 1st and 10 at the 19, and I'll tell you, Hillcrest have got to get some pressure on that back. Argyle fans going wild across the way. Here come Argyle up over the ball. They line up in an I formation. Let's see if Safransky will crank again. He drops back. He looks to throw. There's a screen pass up the middle, and they will get down to the 10-yard line. Screen pass going to Gary Gruhat, and they have first, let's see, not quite first. It'll be a 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Just at the 10-yard line, and the defense have got to bow their necks, not getting any pressure on the passer. I formation. There's a snap. It's fumbled. He picks it up, goes to the outside, going to lose a couple of yards, going back to about the 11-yard line. Rognus ran him out there. It'll be 3rd down, and it'll be about 2 yards to go for the 1st down. Whoa, are we getting down into time. 6:15 remaining. Hillcrest defense going to have to come alive right here. Argyle up over the ball. Out of that I formation. Safransky, the quarterback. They run it out of the I again. Looks like the linebacker's coming. They pitch it out on the side. The ball is fumbled. Hillcrest come up with it. Hippie Stendrud coming off the ball, and Hillcrest have stopped him off the pitch. A bad pitch in behind St. Germain. It looked like Christensen would have a shot at it. He missed it, but Tippy Stendrud put all 245 pounds on the ball at the 17-yard line. 5:49 remaining in what has been a goodie. Up over the ball comes Hillcrest. They got to hang on to the ball, get themselves a couple of 1st downs. Martinson down underneath. Martinson hands out to Bang. Bang breaks the tackle, but going to get only 2. The guy who really stopped him on that was Gary Gruhat. The linebacker who shot through, slowed him up. We'll give him, Hillcrest asked for a timeout. 14-8. 5:23 remaining in the ball game. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Down to Steve. All right, we're back again. Oh, hang on to your hats. You guys and gals at home, don't go away. We got 5:23 remaining. Hillcrest have the ball deep in their own territory. Let's see if we can find something to make the line from it. It looks like about the 15, the 16-yard line. And unless Hillcrest can pick up a couple of 1st downs, that's going to give Argyle still good field position no matter what happens with it. All right, ready to go. I formation. Martinson down underneath. Linebackers are going to come again. There's Martinson, hands off to Bangs. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he'll get out to about the 25-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down.
They've been slanting. That time they went right up the middle. Right.
It'll be third down and about 2 yards to go. That time, instead of going outside the tackle, he cut inside the tackle and found a little room. Oh, here come the linebackers. Look at them jammed up there. All right, Martinson down underneath. Martinson hands off to Bang. Bang is going to get the first down, I believe, on a great run. I'll tell you, Lundy out in front leading the interference. Bang just busted right in behind him, and Hillcrest have the first down. Oh, that was a big one. Boy, I tell you right now, Argyle are playing with an 8-man line. Argyle playing right up tight. Actually amounts to an 8-man line. All right, ready to go. There's Bang again. Puts the head down. He's going to get about 3 as he'll go over the 30 to the 31-yard line. Defensive play made there by Kevin Gruhat. 4 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Second down, 6 yards to go. They got to hang on to that squealing pig. Argyle trying to pull that ball away from the ball carrier. Martinson barks him out. Martinson hands off Bang. Bang puts the head down. He's going to get out for another 3 yards. Tackle made there by Hunstead. Coming also away from the tackle, we get a look this time at Keith Gruholt. It'll be a third down and about 3 yards to go. Big play right here, I'll tell you. Clock down to 3 minutes and 35 seconds. 2 big first downs here could really set things up for Hillcrest, but they got to get them. Oh, look at that line up there. 7-man front. Bang puts the head down. He's going to get the first down on a great run again. What an effort by Bang. The tackle made there by Gruholt. Great second effort. Now, for young kids, Bang is doing the kind of a job you got to ask of him. He is keeping the legs churning. He's getting the extra yardage. First and 10, Hillcrest with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this ball game. They lead Argyle 14-8. I formation. Everybody knows Bang is going to carry the ball. There's a handoff to Bang. He spins away, gets 3 as he went off the right side. And everybody in the joint knows he's going to carry it. Second down. About 7.5 to go for the first down. 2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the ball game. Martinson barking him out. Martinson hands off Bang. He'll get nothing this time as he's stacked up this time by Dufault, Danny Dufault. And Argyle asked for a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, here we are. Third down, 7 yards to go. Big play right here. Martinson barking out the signals. Martinson hands off to Bang. He fights behind the interference. He's going to be close, but I think he's going to be short by about a yard. Another great run by Bang. And it'll be a fourth down. Argyle asking for a timeout. Fourth down and 1 yard to go. 2 minutes, 8 seconds. Now, here's a decision for you. We're going to stay right here. You get the first down. They've got 2 timeouts left. You're going to force them to use up their timeouts. You're going to also run that clock down. Now, are you going to go for it here on fourth down in their territory at their 33? Well, you got to look at it. If you kick the ball, goes into the end zone, they come out the 15. Doesn't make that much difference. So really, they're going to jam up that line of scrimmage and try and stop them. I don't think there'll be any room up that middle. They're going to have that middle jammed up tighter than a drum with all those big kids, and try and stop them right here. 1 yard to go. Holy cats, the whole season could be right here on this one play. Here they come. Hang on to your hat. I formation. Really jammed up on the defense. Martinson down underneath. Martinson to Bang. Puts the head down. Martinson or Bang is down the sideline. He's at the 15. He's down about at the 10-yard line. All right, now there is a great call. A great call because Hillcrest knew they were going to be jammed up the middle. They had the middle stacked heavy. Slid to the outside. Bang broke it to the 10-yard line with 2 minutes to go. Hillcrest now with a chance to sew it up. They got to hang on to the ball. Bang, well over 100 and about 120 yards right now. I formation. Martinson barking them out. And we got a flag on the play. Let's see what this one's about. Illegal procedure against Hillcrest. 1:57 remaining. First down and 15, back out at the, well, closer to the 17-yard line. Hillcrest coming up over the ball. Martinson barking out the signals. Martinson hands off to Bang, puts the head down. He'll get about 2. They're trying to take the ball out of his hands. He better cover it up with both arms. Clock rolls down. 1:46 and going. Second down and about 13. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Bang down underneath, or Bang, the deep man in the eye. Back to throw Martinson. Martinson is going to be hit down back at the 29-yard line. Making the defensive play there was Danny Dufault. And Argyle take one timeout. They take a timeout. They got 1 remaining.
That's their last one. That's their last one. Ball is back to the 27-yard line.
All right, back at the 27, third down. 1:16 remaining in the ball game. And I think the official signaled that Argyle had 1 timeout left. They done? Argyle have no more timeouts left. Well, I don't know what we can tell you. Remember, they have a great aerial game. They will get the ball again unless Hillcrest gets the first down. Now, you look back at that delay or that illegal procedure penalty when you had first at the 10, and it can shake you up. Here they line up. I formation. Martinson down underneath. Everybody's going to be coming. Martinson bangs him out, gets it off to Bang. Bang is going to be stopped as he picks up a couple of yards. The clock, of course, will continue to run. Fourth down, 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest will probably take the delay here. And that will bring it down to about 40 seconds. There's the delay signal. That'll step off 5 yards. Now what do? You're going to kick the ball, take a chance on getting it blocked, or you're going to give them the ball here at the 30-yard line. Well, everybody pacing nervously. Hillcrest will come up with a 4th down, and they're not going to kick it. They're going to run the clock down as far as they can. Martinson down underneath. Martinson hands out to Bang. Bang to the outside. Bang continues run, goes out of bounds and stops the clock. At the 28, 36 seconds remaining. And the clock will start to run. 35 seconds. Oh, they're going to put it up in the air. Stefanski back to throw. He fires it up on the far side. Incomplete. Underthrows. Good pressure by Stensrud. 25 seconds remaining. "25 seconds remaining. 14-8, Hillcrest lead it. You know they're going to throw. They got to get a rush out of Christensen, Stensrud, and Nilsson right now. Ready, back to throw. Stefanski screens it out on the side, complete. Down the sidelines and hit out of bounds at about the midfield stripe with 18 seconds remaining. First and 10. On the 38-yard line, territory of Hillcrest, 18 seconds. And still, they've got to get a rush from Nilsson, Christensen, and Stensrud. I formation. Ready. Here it comes. Here comes the rush. There they screen it out on the side. Complete. They'll not get any room, though, as he'll get to the 35. Clock down to 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. They'll get one play off. Here it is. They go back to throw. They throw it out. Complete. Hillcrest win it 14-8. We'll be back in a minute.
Glendale.
All right, we're back again. See if we can wrap it up for you very quickly. A very happy bunch of Hillcrest Academy Comets making their third trip to the Minnesota State Championship 9-man football clash, and that will be at Hubert Humphreys Stadium or Metrodome in the Twin Cities on the 20th of November. If we may, let's take a look at it. First of all, the first period went scoreless. Argyle had a couple of chances to get on the board. Hillcrest defense rose up and stopped them, and it was 0-0 after one. Then, in the second period with 10:53 to go, Nilsson caught an aerial from Martinson, went 24 yards for the touchdown, and Hillcrest led it 6-0. Then Bang went in from 3 yards out, of course, on the extra point effort, made it 8-0, and then it looked as if Hillcrest were going to really open it up as a screen pass to Bang from 10 yards out at 2:31 made it 14-0. 14-0, and they missed on the extra. And that's the way it was at halftime. Then in the third period, Argyle went to work, a 24-yard aerial with 1:24 remaining in the period, made it 14-6. Then Saffras hit Hunstead again in the end zone, made it 14-8, and that was all the scoring. If we look at the ball game, really, the one big point we thought where Hillcrest might have broken it wide open was when Nilsson dropped the pass just before half at the 8-yard line, when all he had to do was step into the end zone for the touchdown. But the defense hung right in there. Hillcrest went at 14-8, and I'll tell you, it was some kind of a football game under the worst of conditions, frozen turf, cold as all get out, but these two football teams gave it 150%. Our congratulations to Dick Risbrut, the Hillcrest Academy Comets, on a tremendously big win here this evening over Argyle, an excellent football team. And now, of course, there will be a new champion in 9-man football, as Argyle were the 1981 champions. We'll be back in 1 minute to have a couple of words with Dick Risbrut. We're back again. We have Dick Risbrut here with us. Dick, our congratulations. It certainly was a big win in the ball game. You got two quick touchdowns. I thought just before the half you might have broken it open had Nilsson not dropped the pass at about the 8-yard line when he could have gone in for the touchdown. Second half, they came out and started cranking the football. Your kids hung in the ball game. You win it 14-8. Really no turning point. It was just one heck of a good football game.
Yes, it was. It was a hard-hitting football game all the way. They knew our game plan. We were going to run over Stensrud quite a bit. And Banger ran the ball I don't know how many times tonight, but I know Groen and Lundy didn't run it very many times. They're up the middle. We hand off the Banger. I'll tell you the key, one key big game was when we marched that fourth period with 5 minutes left to go. Mark Bang's second effort after time again. He broke that one tackle for a key first down, and that played a big part in it, Oats, and our defense came back there and finally stopped in that second half.
Well, I tell you, Dick, really, when you got down to about the 11-yard line, and again, the doggone mistake had to get you. You got a procedure penalty, and looked like you were going to force them to at least go 70 yards if you didn't score, but you gave them pretty good field position, and then the defense did take over.
Well, one thing that I think was important in our game, we only hit a punt one time in the whole game, and with Mundus hurt, and we had Scott Groen punt against Toivola, and then we had Nielsen punt in this game, and we had a screen pass worked out in case they were all coming through on that punt. We didn't dare throw it. We figured we'd better punt, but it was a good team effort, Oats, and we have a lot to be thankful for.
Okay, now looking ahead, you had a couple of injuries. Selvig again hurting his ankle a little bit. He came back in the ball game, but then you got a good effort out of Binford coming in relief for him for a little while. Nearly had an interception, knocked down a pass that could have hurt you. So really, we're not going to pick any stars tonight. It was a Hillcrest win all the way. Good holds by your offensive line and giving Bang a chance to get by the line of scrimmage. But I'll tell you, we've got to mention Mark Bang. I'll tell you, he had all but one of your carries in the first half on your running plays, had 77 yards. We had him at 163 yards. I don't know how close that is, but it's tremendous. But the one thing with him is he just kept his leg drive going. But looking at your backs coming out, Lundy getting the holes for him. Groen when he was in there. Ragnas had a couple of good blocks. All the kids, a great effort. So it was a team victory.
When Selvig got hurt there early in the game, that might have been a turnaround for us. So it's when maybe I should have moved Nielsen out there sooner than we did. But Sean Erickson did a good job blocking on the inside too, and I think only missed one block there. And one time where his man got the tackle on Banger and dropped him for a loss. But all those guys, Groen and Ragnas and Lundy, had good blocks in the line. You can't take away from Stensrud blocking the line. He really wanted this game bad. Hagelin on the left-hand side. Nielsen hadn't blocked very much at the end. First time we moved him to Toivola, all we do is pass to him all the time. So, he knew the blocking assignments. And then also Scott Selvig and John Christensen did a good job blocking up front. And, the name of the game was to run up the, run down the field and burn out that clock in the fourth quarter. And, they were blitzing on the inside, and they picked them up, and the second effort by Bang, we were able to move the ball down the field, eat up that clock.
One big call, Dick. We gave you a hard time on your pass with 12-point lead last week, but when they came in, when Bang got the big first down here, where you had the middle jammed up, you slid to the outside with Bang. Everybody was jammed in the middle. You got a big first down and kept your drive late going.
Yeah, that was a good play.
Good call, I'll have to admit it. I hate to say that, Richard, but it was. Well, anyway, I know you want to get over with the kids. We'll see you back at the motel. Congratulations again. It's hump time. We're going to Humphrey's Hump in Minneapolis. You better believe it. I'll be there.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thanks, and congratulations again, Dick. A big win for Hillcrest Academy for the third time. They are the only football team in Minnesota to be in the state finals 3 times. So another big honor for the Hillcrest Academy Comets. We're going to put some clothes over our chrome dome because we're freezing to death. But once again, here at Argyle, a turnaround from a year ago, as last year it was the Argyle Eagles who won here in football action 32-14 and went on to become the state champions. This year, the Hillcrest Academy Comets dumping Argyle in a real scorcher 14-8. So for Oats LeGrand now from a very frigid Argyle, it's good night and a reminder that tomorrow, Joe will be talking to the coaches about it. So now back to our studio. But welcome to Country Kitchen, where it's the Oats LeGrand show. We're going to talk some volleyball. We're going to talk some basketball. We're going to talk some football. And all in all, we're going to have all kinds of sports going on our show this morning. But first of all, we should bring you up to date on scores and things that have occurred in the playoffs around the area last night. And, of course, yesterday a lot of games postponed, but this is the way it has gone in action so far in semifinal in the Minnesota State football playdown. On Thursday night, and told you before that ball game that we put that on the computer, and the computer picked Hillcrest by 4.5 points. So in 3 games that we've had on the computer for Hillcrest, the computer missed by 2 points on one, by 1 point on one, and by 1.5 points in the other. So maybe we should take a good look at that this week before Hillcrest go down to Hubert Humphrey's Hump in the Twin Cities for that Prep Bowl 1 championship. That will be at 3:15, and K-Jack will keep you informed as to how you Hillcrest fans can pick up some tickets for that one. We hope to have that information on the air on Monday. Taking a look elsewhere around.
We're talking now with Dick Risbroot, the head football coach, Hillcrest Academy. Dick, first of all, congratulations on a big win last night. I guess that's no more than fair. They beat you 32-14 a year ago. Last night you win it 14-8. Really a good football game, but the kind of a football game that you look at and probably could have been broken open early. You get a good drive going, a good kickoff run by Bang to start it out. You drive down, you get 4th down and a cat's whisker to go. They had everybody up in the line of scrimmage. I was waiting for you to dump the ball over the line of scrimmage for the first down, but you didn't get it.
Well, I thought you might think that also. I thought about calling a timeout at time. We were moving the ball down the field. We had a good kickoff, like you said, by Mark Bang. And, I called the play. Didn't know what kind of defense they'd come up. Probably should have called an option play at that time, fake the Bang, and then pitch the outside. They must have had, if they didn't have 9 guys, it was 8 guys on the line of scrimmage, and then stopped Martinson on a quarterback sneak, and was a key stop for them, I think, in that first quarter. But, we had our opportunities also in the first half where we did get a couple good scores, pass to Nilsson there, and then the screen pass to Bang going in about 10 yards out, and possibly could have broke it open early, like you said, in the first half where Nilsson dropped that pass. He was wondering if he should switch into tennis shoes there in the first quarter, and he was going to go off the field and take and change in a bus. I told him, no way, you can't get out of here until halftime. So then he switched at halftime, but I don't know if it helped him.
Okay, now, after you were stopped on your first drive, they came back on you, got down into scoring position, then your defense went to work.
Our defense really came through, I thought, in the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter, where, instead of us being deep in our own territory, it was basically them deep in their own territory, and we're kind of knocking on the door all the time, and their drives oftentimes were killed by key interceptions and fumble recoveries by us, but then it was, she was on the other foot, too, also, where we took and lost the ball on fumbles and interceptions a couple times. So it wasn't that much of a lopsided game. It was a very even-Steven contest, I think. A lot of hard hitting. But I think the key was in that fourth quarter where they couldn't stop Mark Bang on the run.
And, of course, to have a run like that, you've got to have guys up in that line that do the blocking for you. And I thought Erickson, who hasn't played much for you, came in, did an excellent job of blocking. And we've got to give old Dick Risbroot credit when you had the 4th down in that one big drive in the last where you slid him to the outside instead of running him off Stensrud's tail end, and he got nearly broke it for a touchdown. Big play.
Yes, it was. It was a 4th down and close to go, and we know they were going to be stacking on the inside, so we just pulled all the stops and told everybody to block down towards the ball, and they moved the guys in, and Bang was met at the line of scrimmage and then bumped off the tackle and spun around and then broke her down the sidelines, and a guy grabbed him by the shirt. I was talking to Bang after the game. He said, hey, Coach, it could have went all the way if we had tearaway jerseys, but that's another budget item.
Well, of course, looking at the ball game, though, I thought Argyle's offensive line did a pretty doggone good job on your 3 big kids, Christensen, Stensrud, and Nilsson. They did not get that much pressure on the passer. You had one looked like a safety blitz that you caught him quick. But other than that, he had pretty good time to throw.
And their offensive line, I know they did this against Starbuck last year, where they moved their tight ends out a little bit wider, and if we, with our 3-man front, they could block down in on our defensive tackles, and that's what they did. And their quarterback was a scrambler, and anytime we run into a scrambling quarterback, it's always been difficulty for us because they just kind of fake one way and just run right around Nilsson or John Christensen. But we decided not to crack the ends that much, go with our strategy that we pulled against Toivola Meadowlands in the second half and try to rush the quarterback as best as we can. Every once in a while we take and blitz Mark Bang. Maybe we should have done it a little bit more than we did tonight, but then you're open for the screen in the middle, and we got to have Banger watch that too on the inside.
1 touchdown for Argyle. very reminiscent of the touchdowns that Tyvola Meadowlands got. Guy wide open. He could have stopped and had a sandwich and a glass of milk and gone in for the touchdown. Someone missed an assignment.
Well, in our 3-4-2 defense that we had, we only got 2 guys back, and when he took and split their ends out, it was open in the middle. So that's why in the second half we decided to start with our 3-3-3 defense, or a 5-1-3. So we did have Martinson there in the middle, and then Rognus on the corner and Groen on the other corner, Mark Bang in the middle, Lundy on an outside linebacker, and Selvig on the other outside linebacker, and then Russ, our 3 guys up front. And that seemed to stop that pass in the middle, although, our defensive secondary, could have done a little bit better tonight. They did complete some passes there. One towards the end of the game where it was 4th down. We thought they were going to punt, and Bang was back, and ran for it with about 7.5 minutes left in the game, I think I remember, and then completed it their left tight end, and he caught us sleeping on that, and I thought that was a key play for them.
I thought defensively your kids pursued well. They like to pitch a lot and everything else, and you stretched that out pretty well. That really didn't hurt you tonight. I
know the option play was a good play for them last year, but we think we have the option down where we have the outside linebacker keying on the quarterback and the safety then coming up to take that pitch to the halfback. And they got a couple yards on it with us, but we thought as long as they run that option, that's fine. They can do it all they want, because oftentimes it's the fumble play too, Oats.
Yes, and they did have the fumble that really helped. And even twice, I think, they threw that pitch. It came in behind either St. Germain or LaFontaine, and that helped you out when they tried to get wide.
Yes, it did. We wanted to put a lot of pressure on their quarterback. We didn't think that they would run the option that much, and they did run it a couple times tonight. But, we decided to put pressure on the quarterback to make him pitch that ball, and the pitch has got to be right there, on a slippery field, where at least where the field is frozen. It can be a fumble play, and, it worked from a couple times, but other times it backfired, too.
Only 3 punts in the ball game. You punt once, they punt twice. But the 2 punts they punted at you scared the daylights out of me. One, Bang took it without a fair catch with a guy breathing right down his tonsils. The second one, he let it bounce, and he had to dance to get out of the way of it. And, boy, I tell you, do you think you're getting ulcers?
I know I'm getting ulcers and gray hairs. We knew that we would have to have a good kicking game, both receiving and kicking the football tonight, because they're a very opportunistic team. Like I said, they like to wait for us to make a mistake. And when we did punt that one, they were all coming on that one, Oates, and he had that one guy back, and Nilsson, kicked it a little sooner than probably would have liked it, and didn't get as much yards. But I think the fact that we only punted once in the game was definitely an asset to us, and also showed that either we moved the ball downfield and getting first down after first down and didn't have to punt, or else we gave it away on a fumble interception.
I think actually there were 5 turnovers for both ball clubs in the game, so even Steven that way, it was just the team who had it at the end that was going to win it. But we've talked about individuals, but it had to, without a doubt, be a team victory. You came in, Selvig got hurt, Binford came in, nearly intercepted a pass, knocked one down. Erickson came in. You got great help from your bench tonight.
Yes, we did. It's nice to take and count on that. And that, Oates, might come from the fact that these guys got a little playing time during the regular season when we were, had pretty wide open scores there with some of our games that we had this season, and put in that playing time, and every play that the second team can play, I think, is important for that experience. If not in a season, is definitely for next year.
Are you going to Westbrook this afternoon?
Oh, I think I'll try and make it down there.
Someone tells me there's a game down at Westbrook and Silver Lake or Silver Slough or something like that.
I think it's Silver Lake. Silver Lake beat Graceville, and Graceville beat Starbucks, so we know it's going to be a hard-hitting football game. I really don't care who wins. It doesn't matter to me. I'm looking forward to scout the game, though.
You know, one thing you've done, you've kept a streak going. You don't even know what streak, do you?
No, I don't. Tell me, Oates.
Well, it has now been 11 years in a row that we've had someone in the finals from up this way, and it's always nice. We've had the 2 conferences, the Little 8 and the Little Valley. We've had more teams in the finals than any other place in the state of Minnesota. And I think this is the first time that any school in 9-man has been in the finals 3 times.
Well, it's nice to be in that position, Oates, and, we don't want you to give up your job too early in the season. We got to keep you in shape, I think, crawling up and down the ladders on scaffolding and crawling up in trucks to take in broadcast games. And I don't know where you'll be down in the Metrodome, but I'm sure you'll be probably sitting in comfort like we're playing in comfort.
Well, the one thing about it, I've said I'd never go to Hubert's Hump. But I'm going to make an exception now because you guys are down there.
Well, we appreciate that, Oates, and we appreciate the coverage that the radio station has given us, and because it means an awful lot to our school and to our fans and to the people that couldn't make it to our game tonight. I know there's a lot of people back home that wanted to be there and listen to it on the radio instead, and I'm sure they're happy now, too.
Well, one down, and it's all over with, and we bring the big trophy home.
Well, I hope so.
No, well, yes.
All right, yes.
Okay, talking Dick Risbrud, head football coach, Hillcrest Academy Comets. A big win last night, 14-8 over Argyle, and that means we'll have a new champion come November 20th. We'll be back after this word.
Quite a football game last night.
Not bad at all. 14-8 was the final, and
could have went either way the way things sounded there towards the end.
Yeah, the momentum changed. At the start of the second half, it really looked like Argyle was fired up, and I think what kind of keyed that for Argyle was the fact that Rick Nilsson dropped a pass at about the 5-yard line right toward the end of the first half, and he was further from an Argyle defender than I am from you right now, Dean, which is probably about 15 feet or so, but. He just could have walked into the end zone. It would have been 20-0 at least, and maybe 22 had they gotten the conversion. And from that point on, I think their coach probably used that at halftime and said, well, listen, we're still in this thing. It's only 14-0. It's not like, we were 3 touchdowns behind, so let's go out and take it to them. And they did just that.
Mm-hmm. Of course, a big turnover, a crucial turnover for Argyle late in the game when they were, down inside the...
down at about the 11-yard line.
Right. Bad pitch out.
Yeah, they pitched it. When you get down that close, and they hadn't been running a lot of pitch-out stuff, and really the pursuit Hillcrest defense was very good to the outside, and I was really surprised they ran that play in the first place, but, boy, when you're down by 6 points at that stage of the game, you certainly don't want to risk a fumble on that pitch, and that's what happened. And it was, it was more or less a pass, but he was behind the quarterback, so it goes as a pitch-out, and I think the guy kind of lost his control a little, too. He just kind of dropped the ball and probably thought he was dropping a screen pass, and he didn't really go after the ball, and that helped, too. So didn't have his head there either. And when that ball's loose, you got to get on it, regardless, until the referee blows it dead. So
another great game from Mark Bang. Outstanding effort.
The guy is amazing. You should have seen him after the game. He was just... His shirt was all blood-stained, and he was just dirty, and 37 carries, and he played the entire game at a linebacker spot on defense. It's a bruising position to play. You're in on, I'd say a guy like Bang is in on 60-70% of the hits. He's getting hit every play, whether he's on offense or defense, and I was surprised he could get up and walk. And that fourth quarter drive, when they were trying to kill some time, they needed 2 yards on 4th down to keep the drive going with just about 2 minutes to go. And it was a very crucial running play, and Bang, following that right side, he slipped to the outside and got 22 yards, and that's after he picked up 130 yards already on 35 carries, so just a real great effort by Mark Bang.
So the Comets will be in the Prep Bowl next week now.
Yeah.
What's this, their second trip to the championship of the 9? They've been in the championship game twice
This will be the 3rd time, right.
But never gotten the big one.
Nope, they were runners-up both years, 77 and 78, so hopefully this is the year. I know Dick Risbrud's excited about playing indoors at the Dome and not having to face the elements anymore. He didn't really know how to prepare for this game at Argyle. The snow didn't give him much chance to really have good practice, as he said. And last year up at Argyle, the weather was such a factor in that game. And last night it was nice and calm. There wasn't any wind. It was 0. It was pretty cold out there, and I'm sure that caused the turnovers when you get hit, when the ball is cold and your hands are cold. And take a solid hit in weather like that, it's easy to lose it.
The field was frozen icy in spots.
It wasn't too icy. There were some patches of ice, but it was a pretty solid field. It was frozen. But I think, in talking with Coach before the game, he was glad of that because he remembered last year, and it was kind of more sloggy than anything. You couldn't get your footing, and when you did get to the outside for the defense, it was hard to pursue because their field kind of slopes on both sides. Has little ruts over there, and he thinks that's by design. They haul in sand in the middle of the field and kind of slope it. But it was a fun game and a good one, and sorry we lost our line feed there in the end of the game and 11 minutes to go. I don't know. I didn't even know we were off the air. No dial tone on our end, but if it wasn't for technical problems, this would be an easy business. But those are the kind that give you ulcers and make you lose your temper, and it's very frustrating when that happens, especially in a big game like that. But I'd like to thank Clark Hendrickson up at KTRF because we were able to patch into him from Thief River Falls and get the last 3 or 4 minutes on the air, so after missing about 5 or 6.
Well,
But here I was just talking, going right along, thinking I was talking to everybody. And at the end of the game, nobody was there, and I hear, oh, boy. But we got it. Next week, we're not having any problems from the Metrodome. I'll guarantee it. If we do, I'll jump off the ceiling or something, a roof, I don't know. But it was fun. It's been a fun season for Hillcrest. They're unbeaten now in 11 games. And they will now play the winner of the Westbrook Silver Lake game. A lot of games were pushed back to today because of that crummy weather. Monovans winning again, though. They were winners.